We start with 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy and we put the target as a 1.15 following of 1.21. If anyone, they still they keep the trade from here, they should move their, I mean, take out the trade. And beside that, when the price was within this move, we mentioned if we want to look for the next trade, we need to see the correction. And this is the only correction we get. That means there was no trade set up to look for buy. And right now we take out all these things. We want to see what's the next. First of all, if we put the stop relative to any of this, we see we have a divergence. And as well based on MACD. That's mean right now we see that we have a divergence. Okay. And in this case, we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on higher time frame and how we can look for trade. Anyway, if we move to daily chart, still we are within this correction. Okay, the only thing is we want to see whether this is the start of the up move or we can expect this one turn to flat for big correction, and mostly if it turns to flat, we can look for one more drop. All right. Anyway, we don't have any confirmation based on daily chart, and if we move to 1 hour chart, the only things I need to highlight here, based on 4 hour chart, the way the price is reversing is quite corrective. That's why we mentioned if we get any trade setup, we need to be quite careful in for possibility may the price give us one more drop with the breakout of previous low, which is 0.9, almost 90 cents. Okay, that's mean if we from now if we want to look for trade, we need to be quite careful, because if we move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, we have a flat. Sorry, we have a divergence. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue from here. Even made this one tend to flat correction for continuation. But if we want to look for trade that can give us a good trade setup in terms of the risk and reward, right now we cannot get really good trade. Okay, that's why whoever get the trade within this one, they should take out the trade. And since we have a divergence and we don't have any trade setup, we need to see to get the correction, because whenever we see the divergence either from here or higher, we can expect either price to drop or give us a deeper correction. Because right now, maybe we put this one as a flat, as a 1, 2, 3 for one more drop. The next drop may retest the previous low, or it can be a deeper correction relative to this for one move up. Okay, this is how we can look for. That's meaning both of them, we are expecting the price to drop. That's why we need to be quite careful. In that case, if we get any opportunity for sell, we can look for. But right now, we don't have any trade setup either for buy or sell. And as I mentioned, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. We're looking for trade setup. That's mean right now we don't have any proper trade setup unless we see some changes. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.